Before I talk about WWE Battlegrounds and this new game that's coming out, first off, the What If the Elitist Takes Over WWE video, that's going to be out probably tomorrow at this rate, because literally I went to bed, woke up, and I gained like 7 subs, so that's awesome. That's just fantastic. So we're very close to 300 now, so the video is going to be incoming probably tomorrow before SmackDown. So I'm giving you guys another short video now, just to make sure I'm not bombarding you guys with long content, because that video is a long one, so be sure to stay tuned for that tomorrow. It's some of my best work, took about basically 12 hours to edit. If you follow my Twitter, you've seen what the thumbnail looks like, and you've seen all that, so yep, get ready for that, that's tomorrow. Then the SmackDown review. I'm already dreading watching SmackDown, but anyway, so that being said, WWE Battlegrounds, this game, it's another one in the 2K franchise. However, as you know, if you've seen the trailer, which was only like 26 seconds long, if you've seen it, you know that it's nothing like 2K like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and thank God, really. Those games are pretty much all the same, really. I mean, outside 2K20, which is worse than any of them, they're basically all the same, the 2K games. So, WWE Battlegrounds, pretty much, what people are saying, the consensus, is that, oh, it's like WWE All-Stars, like, you know, in like a modern setting. I'm thinking to myself, well, yes, it does look arcadey in that sense. The wrestlers, they do look pretty kind of, you know, jacked up a little bit, but it's not as bad as WWE All-Stars, okay? Well, that said, personally, I really enjoyed All-Stars. If you've seen my WWE Games Used to Be Awesome video, you know that. I really enjoyed All-Stars. The wrestlers look ridiculous. Here, the wrestlers aren't super jacked up. Like, they're kind of lifelike models, except Charlotte and Becky. They look nothing like themselves, and you'll see that in a moment. But yeah, the game itself, the models from what we've seen 5 wrestlers so far: Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, John Cena, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. We've seen 5 people so far, and as far as the models, none of them are like all-stars, okay? You can't be telling me that Stone Cold's all jacked up. He's really not. It just looks like Stone Cold if it was like an animated version of himself. So that's that. This is what Charlotte Flair looks like. She looks like a T-Rex. I mean, it looks ridiculous. It really does. So that's like kind of the models thing. As far as the game itself, it looks very, if I'm being honest, it looks like a mobile app game. If I'm being really honest, which, that said, I prefer having that mobile app game to like a WWE 2K20 Part 2, where it's glitch-filled, bug-filled, a complete mess, complete disaster, okay? I prefer whatever we're getting this fall, which, my first impression, what I thought when I saw WWE 2K Battlegrounds is coming out, first off, I was like, thank God it's not a 2K game like we've seen in years past, but my main thought was, boy, this looks like NBA Playgrounds. Now, most of you watching probably haven't played NBA Playgrounds. Personally, I'm a fairly big NBA follower myself. I know a lot about it, I'd like to think. So I played NBA Playgrounds. The game itself is actually, like, it's fun, but it's very much like one of these games you play for 2 weeks to 4 weeks, then just give up on. That's really what NBA Playgrounds is. The game doesn't have much longevity, because once you've played it for a little bit, you've played it all. Because NBA Playgrounds, it doesn't really have any real grindable modes. It's very much just kind of exhibition type games where you play as, you do microtransactions and you play as your player against other teams' players. It's very basic, and that's what I feel like WWE 2K Battlegrounds will be. I don't get a sense from this game that there's going to be like a long-term career mode or a mode you have to grind, like a GM mode. I don't get that vibe. Now, granted, that's not to say that we'll get another trailer and they'll announce that there'll be a mode to grind like that, but just from seeing this with, like, pushing the limits or whatever, wrestling without limits, like they said in the trailer, and you see, like, on screen, Charlotte Flair being punched by Becky and green flames emerge, like, it looks very much kind of like an arcade thing. I'm sure kids will absolutely love this game. Compared to the 2K games, kids will love this one, because it's kind of like All-Stars, but at the same time, it's even more arcadey. Like, look at this. Look at what we're seeing on screen. Cena unloading a fireball in his left hand, about to punch The Rock. Like, really? Yeah. I don't know. So, yeah, the game itself's coming out in the fall. Personally, I'll probably get it because, I'll try it out. Maybe, give it a review for a video or 2 or something. So, that's what I'll be doing with WWE Battlegrounds. It looks alright. It looks interesting. So, yeah, that's all I can really ask for. It's not just another 2K game. It looks like NBA Playgrounds, which doesn't have much longevity. It was very microtransaction heavy, because we've got to remember, this is a 2K game. And so a game like this is going to be jam-packed with microtransactions. It really is. So that's the video for today. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and sub. Leave down below what you think about WWE Battlegrounds. Will you be buying it? Will you not be? Did you like the trailer? All 26 seconds of it? Do you think the wrestlers, do you think it should look more like All-Stars? What do you think? Leave down below. I want to get a discussion going about the game. And just one more reminder, most likely tomorrow is going to be the What If the Elitist Took Over WWE video. That's a big one, so like, comment, sub, see ya.